I talked with a friend of mine a few weeks ago, and he said I should make YouTube videos to talk about more serious issues within my life. So that's kind of what this video is about. I've reflected about this a lot, and I think everything started around middle school. I've always been skinny, and I started puberty late, so I was skinnier and shorter than everyone, and because of these differences, I was low-key bullied. I'm not talking about capping with friends because that shit is hilarious. I'm talking about walking down the hallway and hearing people whisper and laugh about how skinny and short you are. In addition, I always had anger issues, but they got worse around this time. I developed a Napoleon complex, and on top of that, my confidence was almost non-existent. I also started blacking out and saying terrible things while angry around this point. I hated who I was, the things I said, and what I looked like. I want to take a second to apologize to everyone I ever lost control on. I said terrible things that I honestly didn't mean, and I know that my situation nowhere near excuses my actions. I just want you to know that I truly feel bad about what I said and what happened. I never addressed my issues, and they eventually got worse as I transitioned into high school. I lost all motivation and didn't do anything unless I absolutely had to. I skipped meals, homework, and even family gatherings. This is why I never uploaded consistently on YouTube. I just lacked the motivation to do it, as well as almost everything. I also had several toxic relationships throughout high school that didn't make my situation any better. I eventually transitioned into college, and things once again got worse. I was 4 hours away from my support system and spent the majority of my time alone. I eventually met someone incredibly toxic, and I latched onto her because she honestly distracted me from my problems. This toxic relationship was terrible, but lasted almost 2 years. I was eventually dumped, and the 5 months after were honestly the worst of my life, and honestly, I didn't think I'd make it through the summer. I had no distractions and what seemed like countless unsolvable problems. I want to thank my family and friends because I honestly owe them everything, and without them I probably wouldn't have gotten through those 5 months. I've since graduated anger management and gone through therapy, and I'm much happier with my self-image and in general now. I apologize if this all seems rushed or vague. I wanted to share my story, but also wanted to avoid rambling or accidentally providing too much information. I don't know who's going to watch this or if anyone will. And I know everyone says this, but if you're going through something even remotely similar, I promise you aren't alone. I'm going to put my Discord in the comments, and if you need someone to talk to, please feel free to message me whenever. In conclusion, I'm going to start making storytime videos again probably once a week. I also privated my older videos so I could start fresh on the channel. And if you watched this far, thank you, and I hope to see you in the next video.